All right.
Big day in World Cups. Big
Upset.
day.
Big day. Banger games.
We're
All
like
three
about
of them.
5 minutes after the Netherlands-Morocco shootout. Morocco taking it, dude. I can't.
I know. How'd they had
Netherlands
it after that first goal,
powerhouse.
bro? That in this 70th minute? You saw that? That was a tough goal.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
I thought he had a hand on it for a second, but then he just kicked the ball over, and then when he was on the ground.
yeah. No, for sure. That was a great team goal, dude. It's like not giving up and just fucking
Yeah.
making it happen one way.
Not begging for a foul, just kick the ball out.
Exactly. You
I
don't
feel
see
like
that
every
too
game
often.
so far around 32. I mean, it's only been 2 days, but every game has been like amazing.
No, for sure. Entertaining. You could not know anything about soccer, watch these games, and it'll make you like soccer.
Especially today. Today's games were crazy great.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But man, I thought Japan was gonna pull it off.
Yeah, that literally last minute.
Oh,
But
But
Brazil,
the way they were playing, bro, they should have scored a long time ago. Brazil.
yeah, no, for sure. I think Brazil, because of their group stage being like basically a walkthrough, it just kind of like they haven't been at their top form. As soon as they went down 1-0, they came
Yeah.
back and they were just like, all right, nah, we got to show you who the fuck we are.
I wonder how many. I didn't even look how many shots they put up, but I remember at one point in the game in the second half, they had like 16 shots. They only had one goal at that time, and then Japan only had like 5 shots, bro, or some shit. It was.
For sure.
I feel like Japan started playing after they were up 1-0. They were playing to not lose instead of to win. You know what I mean?
that first goal was great.
Hey,
Great.
I didn't even realize that fool Neymar is just riding the bench. I mean, that's crazy.
But he's
'Cause
coming
it's
off an
he's
injury,
young.
no?
Is that what it is? Okay,
I
I
think
know
he's
there's
coming off
got to be
injury.
a reason because Ronaldo, he's younger than Ronaldo and freaking Messi, so
Yeah.
he should be. But
I think he's coming off injury, bro.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he could play anywhere on the wing, but they already have Vinicius. But
I think
and
he's coming
then
off injury. I could be wrong though.
yeah, Germany and Paraguay, other upset.
Yep.
What I wanted to talk about this game is you guys saw the goal that they turned over. It was like a foul in the box. He got in the way of the goalkeeper.
Germany.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Germany?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
their winning goal basically. But where was this at? I mean, I understand the technology and all that, but they needed this back when Mexico played Netherlands and no era penal. If they could overturn that, Mexico could have beat them and then went in. I think at that time it would have been the semifinals. But I don't know. I just think I don't know. With all the virtual stuff, like it's cool, but sometimes if other games in the past have been decided without it, I think sometimes you got to have that human mistake,
can-
you know.
Yeah, human
Wait,
error.
wait,
You can
wait.
say that same thing about the NFL when they started
hold on.
including the AI for the first downs. Like, what was it, the year before when Josh Allen supposedly had that first down in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs,
Yeah.
and they called it short, but they didn't have
Yeah.
the technology they did have this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you don't want the game to like get better. Like I get like in the past because of human error, like things didn't go your way. So you're saying like, oh, because things didn't go away for a certain team in a given year, they should never fix that.
Well, I just think I'm being biased because I just think when I apply it, like if they could have had that when Mexico played against Netherlands, it would have been a different outcome. So it's like seeing it affect the outcome in these games and just thinking about how it could have changed other games in the past. It's just like,
Brother, you're preaching to the choir. I know we're talking about soccer. We're being a Dallas Cowboys fan.
no, yeah, for
And
sure.
they
It applies to all
changed.
sports.
Yeah, that catch they changed what's considered a catch because of that.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. So
But yeah,
Or even baseball now they got the strike challenge, which I do like that, but
And
That's
think
just
about it, they used to have a force-out rule in the NFL where a player can have 1 foot in bounds, but if they got pushed out of bounds, it's still a catch. Now it's that you need 2 feet
they,
regardless.
they,
Now,
they still have that in college though.
well, college is only 1 foot regardless if you have it, but in the NFL, if you were forced out of bounds and you still caught the ball, they would still count it a catch. Yeah.
yeah.
back to the World Cup though. This last game was great, but can we talk about how some of these teams, bro, they play with colors that aren't their flag colors, and that shit kind of irks me because you can argue that the World Cup is probably the biggest stage in all like sports, and it might be
100%.
in general, bro. Like one of the biggest stages ever. You can represent your own country and represent your flag, but you choose to wear orange when your flag is blue, white, and red. I'm speaking of Netherlands, of course. And then
They've
even
always wore orange.
It's
that's what I'm saying. I don't.
there's a reason though.
What's the reason? Because
That
all the other
it's
blue red teams.
no, they have like a royal family, and it's
Uh-huh.
like I guess it's related to them, like honoring a royal family from
Is it
like
like
the
sash or something? They're sash.
Yeah, let me Google it real
Okay.
quick so I get it right.
But
But I mean, what other teams? What other teams do that?
Japan plays blue. The blue samurais.
But those are fire.
Those are
Fires.
fire.
I'm
yeah.
not saying they're ugly at all. I'm just saying, like, I feel like you could use these in like the fucking South America, like for South American teams. You use this for the South America Cup and shit. You know what I mean? Use that for the Euro, whatever international cup they got over there. But for the World Cup, rep your flag, bro.
Yeah, but
Put
Japan
on.
got whack colors. They're gonna be all
It don't
all,
matter.
all
Red and
white
white
with
is
a
not
red
white.
dot.
You can make those
all
fire,
no,
bro.
all
All
white is
white.
like the best uniform.
You wear
uniform
all
you wear
white
in
uniform
soccer.
with the red numbers to represent the red sun. Come
Well,
on, bro.
Clean.
Typically,
That
That'll
would
be
be
I don't know.
clean.
That will be clean. That will be clean.
Yeah, typically all white unis are like for home teams, but that's
Yeah.
like more
That is
club
true. That's in all
club wise.
sports, yeah.
But look, okay, I looked it up. The Netherlands uses orange as its national color to honor the House of Orange-Nassau, the Dutch royal family. This tradition dates back
That's
to the
fire.
16th century when William the Silent led the Dutch revolt against the Spanish
At least
rule.
they got a reason, you know.
Yeah,
Sounds
I'm
important.
pretty sure they all got a reason why they don't wear their national colors, but because I feel like you representing your team in the World Cup is I think it is bigger than the Olympics, bro. Because the World Cup is bigger than the Olympics.
I agree too. The Olympics has too many sports, too many fans to spread out.
Yeah.
The World Cup is everybody's there for one sport.
And like the people from Olympics, they don't really make superstars like the World Cup does.
They don't.
It's
They don't.
I always thought it was weird how they consider them amateur athletes,
Who, Olympians?
Olympians.
Because you can be in high school and college and play, and if it's a professional thing, that
And
means
they don't-
once you do that, you can't go back. Like Anthony
Does-
Davis. Let's say for
Does
example,
real quick, does
right.
pay have anything to do with that?
no pay at all. It's just that
You could be
after the
amateur and be
Olympics-
paid.
Yeah, 100%. With 100%, yeah.
But there's different
That was
sports
only-
that consider pro or amateur. Like I'm pretty sure boxing they would be considered amateurs, but basketball they're obviously all pros.
Yeah, because like, what if you're like 17 years old and you just want to do the Olympics and it's called pro? Like, you can't backtrack.
Can't play high
Now
school
you-
no more.
Yeah,
Can't
come
finish high
back
school
to-
career.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
with the
I mean,
rules.
but I'd rather play in the Olympics than finish my high school career. If I'm in the Olympics already, I'm already on a.
I don't know if that one dude with the. Oh, let's get back to the soccer. My bad. Let's get back. We're
No. I mean, I think we covered pretty much all that for today's games. But tomorrow,
Wait, actually, yeah. Who's tomorrow?
what else? I'll say tomorrow we got Norway and Ivory Coast at 10 a.m., France versus Sweden at 2, and Mexico Ecuador at 6.
That should be
game.
Norway.
What's your
3-0,
prediction?
bro?
I got Norway. They got freaking Holland.
Holland,
They're definitely,
Bro,
they're
Ivory
definitely
Coast
taking out
sounds like a
Ivory Coast.
16th seed in March Madness, bro.
Every what?
It-
That's hold on,
Ivory
that's
Coast sounds like a
crazy
16th seed in March Madness.
disrespectful. You're right,
Ivory
but that was
Coast sounds
crazy
like a-
disrespectful.
Like
A
a
team in
16th
Madden?
seed in March Madness.
And March man,
Ivory Coast University.
he's right.
Wow.
Ivory Coast University. Fuck.
I never thought about that because I just knew it was just it's a country. I never just said that about a country. Canada
where's it-
University.
Yeah.
There's
and
actually a
where's
school
it-
out here in San Jose called Canada University.
And where's this country? And what continent is it in, bruv?
You don't know where Ivory
No
Coast
idea.
is?
What?
I do. What
You
country?
talking about Ivory Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's obviously a country, but I don't know what continent it's in.
Damn,
Um,
he's not helping his
Who-
case, bro.
He's not
Yeah.
helping
Which
his
one is it?
case. Yeah.
Africa, fool.
Yeah, bro.
Which one
It's
is
a
it? What
pattern.
continent
The
is it?
pattern. I'm just saying. bro.
Africa.
Africa. It's the pattern.
He said, which continent? He don't even recognize Africa as a continent. This dude does not stop,
Pattern
bro.
recognition.
I was asking what continent it is.
Pattern recognition.
Also, look, another thing, kind of relating with the fucking not repping your colors or your flag. A lot of these teams, I think I saw something saying like, out of the 48, how many teams made it this year? A lot of teams. It was like,
it's 48.
Extended it,
48?
didn't they?
Yeah.
I think out of 48, I think like 20 or 26 of them had international coaches coaching their team. You know what I mean? Coaches are foreign coaches coaching.
Yeah.
And then,
USA for sure has one.
yeah, that's USA always has a foreign coach.
Yeah.
no,
but-
I don't think. Do they?
100%.
I don't think he's American born.
Okay.
But I think he classifies as American, but he's not American born. And so he might be. I mean,
Is he
you
a
don't have to be
citizen?
American born to be to be foreign. That's what I'm saying. He's probably not a foreigner. But no one's ever won the World Cup with a foreign coach.
Wait, just to
That's a
clarify, you're
crazy
telling
stat.
me there's
Interesting.
coaches that are coaching for a foreign country that they don't
Yes.
have citizenship in?
Yes.
Like, it's just a job to them?
If I was a manager anywhere else, I'm obviously American. I can go coach for fucking Japan if they gave me a contract.
They're treating it like a job? That's crazy.
It is 100%.
I know it's a job, but like, come on. It's like,
It's crazy, no?
it's
And
crazy.
then like the players can't. I mean, obviously some players can choose between countries, but like you
Especially
can't
in
just
basketball.
you can't just play anywhere because you just got hired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it also comes down to that coach being able to have that passion behind the way he coaches his teams. Soccer coaches in general, football coaches, they're all very passionate typically.
All
But
sports.
I just think
All team
it's
sports.
Yeah.
no, because there's like more. I mean, yeah,
Back
I
in the day,
think
in
it's-
basketball coaches, back in the day, like,
X's and O's. I mean, I feel like that's every coach for every sport.
yeah. But yeah, I just think that like being an actual citizen of whatever country you're coaching makes a big difference in how you're gonna have passion behind what you're coaching.
Yeah, I feel you. Because the other ones the ones that are foreigners are treating it like a job, opposed to someone that's from the nations fighting for their country.
Yeah, but they still might like. I want to win the World Cup.
Yeah, it's a World Cup, so you're
Yeah,
still gonna treat it with
I
that
mean, you want to win
prestige.
anything,
Yeah.
like even if like you're playing.
But
in a
there's still
foreign
that
country.
extra juice if you're
Yeah, I
coaching
agree.
your country.
I feel you.
That's
The
why. What were you saying?
I'll say South Korea's coach is getting like freaking harassed at the airports and shit.
What is he?
The fans
They
are lining up.
they blurred his face.
What is he? He's
Well,
Korean?
he's just he's Korean, but
Okay.
but like that's like to go against it. It's like even when you are a citizen of that country and grew up there, they're still gonna be fucking.
Well, that's just soccer
Can't-
fans in general. They're gonna do that same thing with the players, bro.
In any
Yeah, for
sport,
sure.
They,
honestly, especially.
I feel like
Nah.
soccer fans are way more extreme, bro.
I agree.
Mhm.
International
Okay.
for sure.
They're way more extreme. But you're gonna have that extra juice when you're coaching your own country, bro. For sure.
You know what else I thought about too with USA, kind of staying on the same topic or subject, is I feel like we don't look as diverse as the country is.
Well, none of these countries do, bro. A lot of these countries just have black people on their team. You know what I mean?
But
And
I
they
don't
don't
know, I
have
just think
their population is not black people. They probably have like 1% of the population or 2%.
They go be in the comments. They're not black. They're
They're not exactly. They're not like
Dominican
black.
Poppy. They're Dominican Poppy. And I'm just playing.
Yeah, me no black. I'm Dominican.
You know,
the
black,
Olympics,
you know,
where-
black, nunca, nunca.
What'd you say?
It's just because it's just soccer, but in the Olympics, we're definitely the most diverse.
yes, that's what I'm
Just think
saying.
about we
like-
have the most athletes in the Olympics competing, so we'll always have.
But I guess-
we'll always be more diverse in the Olympics.
I guess that just means like for example, we asked if India would ever make the World Cup. Clearly, even in the U.S., there's not a lot of Indian people playing soccer at the highest level. So it's like even if across the country in their actual homeland, like there's just no passion for it like that to excel that high at a high level. And I can't even believe Italy's not even in the World Cup, dude. That used to be my favorite team back in the day.
They didn't make it.
No, they haven't been in the World Cup since I think 20.
You were a big fan of Roma, weren't you?
Yeah,
They got
Roma
one
was
too,
my
bro.
team.
Italy, don't they got a World Cup?
Yeah, they've won. They won in 2006.
That's
Recent.
crazy. To going from winning to not
But
being in it.
that's just because the amount of teams they let in from Europe and all that, like they're just not qualifying.
Why? So just like their players are getting.
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't explain it.
Maybe
But-
they just had a bad streak of games, bro. Like it happens, you know.
How do you even qualify for the World Cup?
There's
Is there
qualifying
games-
rounds.
There's qualifying rounds. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can have a bad day, you know. It's just not your day.
Yeah.
Can't put the ball in the back of the net, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
All right. Next match we had is France Sweden. I got France winning 4-1 with a
Sheesh.
Mbappe hat trick.
Hat trick.
Four-
He's
4-1, bro?
tough, bro. 4-1. I think it's gonna be the one that's like actually they've been watching these other games like, nah, we're not gonna let it get that close. We fucking going crazy. And then Mexico, Ecuador. Gotta go Mexico.
That was Mexico 2-0. 2-0.
I'm going for the I'm going for Ecuador.
I don't know. We've already seen a couple upsets today, though. So, I mean,
Upset was bound to come. If
Yeah.
Paraguay
I
didn't win, I mean,
I
I
want
guess
some more upsets.
back-to-back upset. No, not all of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
You saw.
I want some more.
I mean, because anything could happen towards the end of the game. What they were saying in the post game, there's been so far in this World Cup 25 goals scored in stoppage time.
Bro, there's been
That's
a
crazy.
lot
Yeah.
of goals scored in extra time.
Yeah, so
It's never over.
yeah, it's never over till it's over.
Hey, I wanted to get your guys' take on the flopping and all that in soccer. I know with basketball we got
I think
SGA
it's
and all
hilarious.
that.
I love it. I
I
think
can't
it's
get past
hilarious.
it, honestly.
I can't get past it either. That's
I
just
think
like
it's
one of those
hilarious.
stuff,
I
bro.
mean,
So if the game has no stakes, I don't want to watch it if they're gonna be
it's
doing
like
that shit.
WWE. I enjoy it.
Oh, it's
Because
not, bro.
obviously, like the ref to a point will give them some stoppage time, but when you're in stoppage time, you can kind of just sit on the ground and still manipulate the clock a little bit. I don't like that.
But they'll add extra time on to the added time if
I
like
feel
a
you
player's
there,
like
yeah.
flopping
I
and all
don't.
that.
I don't think that's a player problem. I think that's a rules problem. You got to fix it.
Yeah,
I think
don't hate the
as a
player, hate the game.
Yeah, you do whatever you can do and it takes to win.
So how do you feel about SGA?
There's a reason why SGA has an MVP and a ring.
And do you
Do what it takes to do. Do I
Okay,
enjoy his
I don't-
play style? No. I get the point. Like winning is winning. I'm not gonna say he doesn't deserve his NBA championship because his playing style. That would be idiotic. I can say I don't like it though.
Yeah, that it just. I mean, in basketball it's a little different. They be drawing the fouls, but they're not flopping on the ground screaming like they just got
SGA
fucking
is.
stabbed.
No, yeah, that's the thing about soccer. They
Some
be
people
like
are.
after the flop,
Pulling.
they be
They're on
trying
the
to
ground.
tell. Like, come on, get up, bro. They're not calling
Yeah.
it. Get up. Like,
Some of
That
them I
shit
believe them. I was like,
is
is he
pathetic.
okay?
I'm to the point where I don't believe any of it.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
believe
for
someone's
sure.
hurt until they're getting stretched off the field.
They're
You
the
see
boy
Canada,
who
the
cried
Canada
wolf,
player.
bro.
I didn't watch Canada's game.
It's the boy who cried wolf. Like they
Yeah.
do it so much you don't know when they're actually hurt.
Exactly. But no, Canada in the group stage, bro, one of their players got his freaking whole like shin broken out. Like you could see the bone coming out from his shin guard and stuff. That's when I need to see that, and then I'm gonna trust you. And he wasn't even rolling around. That fool was just in shock, just
He
like
probably
"Ah."
couldn't feel anything.
Because that's
on it.
real
Yeah.
pain. When you're
Yeah.
not in pain, you're gonna roll around, put your hand up.
And it's annoying too, because like if I'm a player, I'm knowing they're gonna show the replay, and if I'm covering my head on the ground and I'm like got hit in the shoulder,
For real, bro.
like my pride wouldn't let me do that. When I played, I was never like that. But that's not really
I feel you.
professional. It's
Yeah, because you look
professional
at a professional
player,
do
that's
it,
what
it's like what we always say, bro. It's like I look at him like that's a grown ass man, by the way.
But
crying on
what
the
I can
ground.
tell you is it's
Full-
yeah,
fucking
it's
rolling
definitely peaked.
Girl, that's mine, by the way.
said peak.
By the way.
Yeah, for sure. Like
World Cup
compared
is
to
peak,
like
yeah.
2010, it's definitely
Oh,
increasing
right now,
the
yeah, for
flopping.
sure. Oh my gosh.
But upsets all the way around. Didn't you guys say we saw a 6-7 celebration? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, bro, that dude in Brazil. He was 34 years old. I looked it up after. I'm like, this.
See,
fool is nuts.
we could all do it, bruh. We
He's
could all do it.
Look at the crowd. Like,
I don't know about that one, buddy.
I'm
I
like,
feel the
alright.
same way.
Yeah.
I may be different, but like, when people like, "What's up, twin?" I'll be like, "You weren't saying that when you were in your 20s, early 20s, bro. I don't know about that. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying twin either. Then that's for the youngins."
Like when I'm on the side, I'm dealing with numbers all the time. So when I hear 6-7, I'll still do it. But anyway,
That's crazy. I was gonna say, how far you really think USA can get? Because this is probably gonna be the ideal matchups they'll get.
right?
Obviously, we got round of 32. We're gonna play Bosnia. I genuinely think they're gonna beat them with no problem. 3-0. It might be 3-1. If they get out of round 32, which they most likely will, they're gonna play Belgium unless Belgium gets upset it, and I think Belgium's gonna win that game. I think Belgium might be a real challenge, but I think they can still beat Belgium. What about you? What do you think?
Belgium is they're strong and physical. They're just like Netherlands too. So, I mean, I really can't even
They got De
say
Bruyne.
it now. After today's game, I can't even say that they are for sure through, man. Senegal could just come through. If I'm betting
Senegal's pretty good.
hypothetically, I'm going Belgium.
But let's say they beat Belgium. Then after
Yeah.
that, they're gonna play Spain in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, Spain will probably beat Portugal. Croatia
Spain.
could beat Portugal.
So let's say USA beats Spain, bro. They beat Spain in quarterfinals. They will end up playing France. I think France gets through all that shit. And
Yeah,
obviously,
there's no way France lets us win.
hey, why not us?
But that's still.
Why not US?
If I'm
Why
saying,
not, right?
So they
I
beat.
will be a soccer fan if we beat France.
That's
Bro,
after
if we
beating Spain
win,
too.
The whole world needs to call it soccer for the next 4 years.
I'm gonna drive in and I'm buying a USA soccer jersey,
So they beat.
painting my face and all.
They beat US. They beat Spain. Then they beat France. Now this is after when they play France. It's already the furthest they've ever been in the World Cup. That's the semifinals. They beat France. And then on the other side, they got Argentina. Because I think Argentina is getting through their bracket
Yeah,
for
they're
sure.
definitely beating anyone in that the next round. Oh, and then the next best would be Colombia. Like,
Yeah, Argentina's getting through easily. So it'll be USA versus Argentina.
yeah.
USA wins 2-1.
Their biggest threat is either England or Mexico. Oh, and Brazil. Brazil's up there.
Brazil's up there too. But the way Brazil played it, I mean, they didn't even not even that they played bad, bro.
I'm telling you, they haven't been challenged. That's why.
Yeah,
But
they played
yeah.
down the comp. But Japan's actually pretty good still. Damn, they should have won that shit, bro.
So,
They should have fucking won that game, bro.
so
Great
JD,
game.
Yeah,
All three today, great games.
great games.
so what you deciding? You want a 49er Super Bowl, or do you want USA to
World
win the
Cup.
World Cup?
World Cup.
World Cup.
Has no
Brett?
hesitation. Only thing I'll take over World Cup is a Boston Celtics championship.
Okay, about Colts. What you
Really?
grab?
Yeah,
100%. I would take another.
I'd rather take a Colts Super Bowl.
I'll take another Celtics championship over a World Cup right
I
now.
honestly don't even have to think about it twice, too.
100%. Every
Wait,
year.
Brev, you're taking a Colts?
He's taking a
Super Bowl
Colts.
over
That's just
USA
selfish.
World Cup?
Brad taking the Colts is just selfish.
How?
What?
You
Nah.
just told me. Hold on. He
Dude.
he just says stuff to get a rise out of us. He has seen so many. Hold on. Matter of fact, no, both of
See
you
so
are
many
selfish.
what?
Bruh.
No, both of you are selfish. You have seen
There's
2
nothing wrong with that.
championships, and you have seen, I think, two, Brev.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
you-
not-
yeah.
I
don't
want to
have
see another
four
one.
childhood
No,
memories.
See,
that's
but look,
selfish.
You have the, you know the
No.
feeling of the Celtics is my favorite sports team of all time.
Exactly.
Celtics might be my favorite thing of all time. And so when they win the championship, the ultimate goal, bro, that feeling of euphoria,
Exactly.
fucking tranquility, like I can't describe it.
No,
I
yeah.
can't.
Okay. I think, okay. Giants have won 3 in 5 years. That's like the closest to a dynasty recently, right?
Yeah.
I know what it's like to win a championship, and I was at my childhood. I was going crazy. But you have to think about that USA victory is lasting 4 years.
Mm-hmm. I understand the complete
Forever. Only like
Heaviness.
7 countries have won a Super. Sorry,
World
won
Cup.
a World Series.
And
World Cup.
USA is not one of them. This will be the first World Cup, and this will be the
Yeah.
greatest upset of in sports history.
Think about it.
Sports history,
When
yeah.
the Colts won the Super Bowl when I was a kid, it's been 20 years since then.
Brevin is being selfish.
Y'all
bro.
not
No one gives a fuck
American,
about
bro.
this. No one gives a fuck about. These are
Whatever.
American sports. These
No,
are American teams.
I agree.
What do they do when they win? They go to the White House, bro.
No,
What are you
y'all
talking
two
about?
are selfish. However,
No, Brevin is being
The
selfish.
Dallas-
He's talking
yeah.
about the Colts, bro. Colts,
Yeah.
one of the most irrelevant fucking teams in sports.
Dude, I
That
would
would make
rather
it more
if I could see
important, though.
Anthony
Yeah, for
Richardson
real. I'll
win
take
a
the Colts
Super
over
Bowl.
the Celtics.
No, you
yeah,
won't.
Sure.
the Colts
Historic
being irrelevant
franchise
makes it
because-
more
because
important.
of the game.
More potent. More important. The
No one
Colts.
cares about the Colts, bro.
That's the
If
point.
the Colts
That's
won
why
the
it's
Super
more
Bowl,
important to
we will
him.
forget about it a month later.
That is
Europeans don't care about
no,
U.S.
no.
soccer.
100%. 100%. You won't, obviously, but
I feel
no,
like
we don't talk about the Seahawks, bro. We don't talk about the Seahawks. I forgot they won.
Yeah, that's true. I had
We
to
only
ask
talk about when
recently,
the Chiefs
who
win. We
won?
talk about that shit.
Oh, but by that logic, if
When the Eagles won, we talked
won-
about that shit.
By that logic,
If the
if
Cowboys won, we'll talk about that shit.
So I'm not selfish. I'm for sure picking the Cowboys. You know that. Like,
If the Colts win, no one's talking about that shit in the summer.
I don't give
he's
a fuck.
right. Damn. Oh my
You
god.
don't. I understand. That's why
I
you're
don't
selfish.
care.
Hey, JD, you're spitting right
Exactly.
now.
I said there's nothing wrong with
Very
that.
logical.
Being
No,
selfish.
no,
Thank
no,
you.
no.
Yeah.
Very logical thought process, JD. You have to
100,
say that.
100%.
100.
The
Damn.
Celtics win a championship. We're talking about
Yeah.
that shit.
And for you to say you don't care,
Bruh.
that shows the person you are, Brevin. That's crazy. You don't care.
He's selfish, bro.
Selfish.
He already said he wants
What are you
Mexico to
talking
beat USA.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
the show started, Brevin said he wanted Mexico to win.
Brevin, you're basically 7. I would rather have 700,000 Americans be happy than the whole population. Because
All right.
you
You said
guys,
only 700,000?
for the Colts fans, 100%.
No, it's not 700,000. It's probably like
Less?
fucking 30K, bro.
That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up. No, we
It's
got
30K,
like,
bro.
nah.
There's no, we're
in
not
the
doing
millions.
that today.
We're in the millions.
We're not doing
We're
that
like
today.
right around 1 million.
You're not
I
in the
bet-
millions.
I
right around
guarantee
1
you.
million.
You're not
Right
in the
around
millions.
1 million.
Listen.
You're not
Not
in the
Brett, because you
millions.
might know this answer. So, Josh and Maz, over or under, how many followers do you think that fucking Colts have on Instagram, bro? Over or under?
Oh,
Right
over
now,
a million?
No, yeah, over a million
Oh,
or under a million.
Okay, under for sure. Followers on Instagram,
Brad,
yes.
don't say nothing, Brad. We know you might know. This is your team. Followers, yes.
I'm
The
going to
hat
say
got-
375,000.
Whoa, that's a WNBA team. I'm gonna look it up right now because I don't know either.
I looked
You're
up how
alive
many
when you
fans
looked
they
it up,
have.
It's like
No,
Okay.
I promise you, I didn't look it up yet.
No, but No, for Instagram. But that's for Instagram. But I looked up how many fans they have across the United States. It says 12.4 million.
They
You
have
can't go by
one.
that.
They have 1 million. Yeah, the fuck what they know. They have 1 million Instagram followers on like flat. This
Mhm.
was at 300K, bro.
I was
That's
just fucking
There's
with him.
XFL teams with more followers than that.
I was just being fun. I was being facetious when I did that. He knows I thought more.
I know, I'm joking. Bro.
All right, but let's go to the Niners though. How many do the Niners have?
How many over or under?
I would say over a
2.5
million. If
mil.
the Colts,
Over.
2.5? No, Niners have. I got 5 mil.
Well,
You
hold
got
on,
five?
hold
I
on.
got 2.
Over
Okay.
2. I got over
I got
2.5.
2.5.
I got over 2.5.
Yeah.
and you're under, bruv.
No,
under.
I got over 2.5.
Well, hold on. I
What do
feel
you-
like
what's
I
your middle?
well, hold on. I don't even follow
It's
the
not gonna-
Cowboys.
It's not more
That's
I
than
don't
crazy.
think this really means anything. Like for the follower count, I don't know.
But it's
Especially
just
on
it's-
overhead.
it's something tangible to show.
Okay,
popularity,
tangible to
bro.
talk your shit. Okay,
Quick test.
quick test. Okay,
How many you got over? Or you got over or under
He
2.5?
said 3 mil.
Josh?
Over or under 3 mil?
Oh,
I got over.
I got under 3 mil.
What you got, Josh?
I got 1 mil too.
You got under 3 mil?
3.9 million.
I got 1.9 million.
Woo! We popular,
3.9?
boy. We popular.
3.9.
Woo.
Can we do this to the Cowboys? To the Cowboys.
Cowboys got over 5.
Yeah,
Over
I would
five,
say over
100%.
for sure.
You got over 5?
We got
Over
4.9 million.
Oh.
So close, yet
It's
so
all right,
far.
though.
I think
I
Boston
like being
Celtics.
exclusive. I like being exclusive, bro.
Yeah, they be excuse. They get 1 million
No,
followers.
you should never want to be
Your center has more
exclusive.
followers than you,
No,
bro.
no, hold on. That's-
Whoa,
you should
the
never want to be
Celtics.
exclusive if you're a franchise. That's the point being a franchise.
Celtics are over 3 mil.
Celtics. I
Yeah.
got them under 3.5.
Josh,
What are they?
hurry up so I can say this.
Under 3.5.
I follow them too.
7.9 mil.
Bro, these
Not yet.
motherfuckers got 8.3 million followers.
Okay, and the Lakers probably got like 12 right now. 12,
Yeah.
15.
Now they got
I think
LeBron.
the Warriors got.
Even the Cavs
I
got-
guarantee the Warriors. I think the Warriors have the most. It's gonna be Knicks, Warriors. No. It's gonna be Knicks, Warriors, Lakers.
Lakers got 24.8 mil.
24.8. Okay.
24.8 mil.
I think the
Warriors
Knicks have the most.
31.6.
Who is that?
Warriors 31.6.
Okay, I think that's the most. I think Knicks probably have like 26, 27.
Knicks are only 5.7.
Whoa.
It's because they're all. You gotta understand that the demographic. Of course,
No,
the
we
Warriors-
don't, bro. New York has
all
one of the
New
biggest
Yorkers.
All right,
population.
never mind.
It's
All right,
New
never
That's the
York.
whole
mind.
fucking.
All right, never mind.
What do we gotta understand?
Never mind.
What do we gotta understand?
I'm saying, like, you have to say, when you're doing a sample size of something, it has to be random. When you take something like social media, that's not random. Only certain people go on social media. Only certain people are gonna follow their
Yeah.
favorite team.
But that's the same for all teams.
That
Yeah,
So it's fair.
earlier-
It's the
I
same-
mean,
Exactly.
each
No,
team
but
on the
earlier I
same-
was trying to say the same thing. I was like, I don't know about like checking Instagram
But
followers.
you gotta understand. It's
It's something
just
to compare.
it's
Okay.
something to compare.
Yeah.
Because like you're saying, not all fans are gonna do it, but a lot more of the Celtics fans are gonna do it. I got a
If
phone
we were to check Michael Jackson, if he had an Instagram versus Kanye, he'd
has
have
an
double
Instagram.
that shit of Kanye.
Michael Jackson has an Instagram.
But he ain't fucking alive, bro.
Okay, I think you want to talk about
Rip.
celebrities. I bet the highest is probably Beyonce or Taylor Swift.
For sure.
Mm,
I think.
But no, it's
celebrities-
Ronaldo. No, Ronaldo
No.
has the most followers.
Oh, Ronaldo! I forgot about him.
mm.
That's a
The
fact.
Kardashians have more followers than all of them people you just
Not more
the,
than
not the
Ronaldo.
athletes. Not the athletes, the two girls you just said.
Not Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beyonce has more than the Kardashians.
The Kardashians?
Yeah,
no.
I think so.
Then
I
Chloe?
think she does.
Fuck
I think
no,
so.
impossible.
She
Then
100% has more than Chloe. 100%.
Not Chloe.
100%.
Kim.
Kim,
Beyonce-
that might be the only battle, but I think Beyonce has more than Kim too.
Beyonce
Or
has
Kylie
300
Jenner? Kylie
million.
Jenner?
Mm-hmm. Go. What? Say it, bruh.
Beyonce 300 million, Taylor Swift 273 million,
Hmm.
and Kim Kardashian 344 million.
Ooh, what's Beyonce again?
What's
300 million.
Damn.
look at Kylie Jenner. Look at Kylie
Kylie
Jenner.
Jenner might be the
Yeah,
most.
numbers.
Kylie Jenner 382 million.
Yeah. And when Ronaldo's like
Ronaldo
what, 7?
650 million.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Oh no, 670 million. No one's touching soccer, bro. Greatest sport in the whole world, football. Real football. You guys want to move on to the other sport, whatever that is?
No, what do you mean? The next step is how you really feel, Pop.
Oh, you want me to do that now?
Yeah.
You want me to do that now?
Yeah.
How you really feel?
Okay.
He don't know that shit. That's why he kept asking.
No, I do. No, I do know it. I just know what you guys are gonna say. I think the best two sports for a kid to play, like as a starting out sport, two sports are soccer and baseball. In other words, I think that those are the two sports to build your coordination that could be applied across all other sports quickly. Because soccer, that's the best sport you can play with foot to eye coordination, and baseball is the best sport you can play for hands to eye coordination. You throw a baseball, you can definitely throw a football. If you can kick a soccer ball and run and do all that stuff at the same time, you can play any other sport that involves running and I guess not any sport, but any sport that requires running and doing like another task at the same time. The coordination is there. I'm just gonna say this specifically. It has to be only two sports, a two combination of two sports. What other in
Got you. I would like to go first. First off, I want to say, if you're doing someone who has like dealt with like working with kids, giving them skills to be successful. When it comes to sports, the first thing you want to look for is to make sure the first sport they play is going to teach them discipline and how to work well with others.
what are we
Secondly,
talking about right now?
What?
What we're talking about discipline and building character.
said-
And I'm not saying that. I'm talking about building your
What was
skills
your
to be an
question? You said,
athlete.
what is the best starter sport? I'm saying you're wrong off the bat talking about skills. Your first starter sport should be skills that can help you be better at a sport. So I think you're completely off from the beginning. You're just saying, oh, like soccer helps you with footwork and all that. You skipping steps for your first sport. You gotta work together.
No
What are you
one.
talking
I'm not.
about?
We're not talking about whether you can listen to a coach and follow rules and all that. That's something that you should learn in your own house before you get on the field.
Well, clarify your question then. Clarify your question.
What I'm saying is that the two sports to build skills like coordination,
Okay,
quickness,
that's that.
agility, and all that. Yes,
Okay.
athletic skills.
Two sports. Two sports. Like, come
Yes.
on. I would say every sport teaches everything. I would say football teaches coordination. Football teaches like all that same shit you said for
Hand-eye
baseball.
coordination?
Secondly, you can't say first off baseball is one of the hardest sports to play, and then this week say it's the best starter sport. Make it make sense. How can it be the hardest sport and a starter sport? You said that. You have previously said
We're
baseball.
talking about professional baseball. You think that dudes are? You think a 6-year-old's pitching or hitting against a guy throwing 99 miles per hour?
No, you
They
did
start
not.
at T-ball. They hit it off a
I know.
tee.
I play t-ball. I play t-ball.
Okay,
Blue
so
Jays.
how are we going to compare professional baseball to a kid playing baseball at a
Well,
start at a young
usually when
age?
people, okay, from my understanding, when I hear the words you say, the hardest sport to play, I'm not thinking you're just referring to the MLB. Because the one thing that wouldn't make sense, because if one sport's harder than the other, once it gets to the professional level, it will be a big enough jump where that one sport will stay harder than the other one. Like if you're
Okay.
saying, oh, baseball is an easy sport to play, is an easier sport to play in high school than basketball, that means the MLB will be an easier sport to play than the NBA. Because both of the sports are growing at the same rate. You go from high school to college to professional. It's the same thing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah.
based on that argument, a kid being able to excel and learn baseball at a young age then just means that their hand-eye coordination is at a peak at a young age.
Yeah, so that means it's not
If
a
they-
good starter
if-
sport. If they, but what were you saying? You just said that.
My
You're
nephew
saying-
plays baseball. He just played his first year of baseball this last year. Instantly, when the first game, he couldn't play, right? Then all of a sudden, he started getting better, and he's catching pop flies, he's running, grounding, doing all that stuff. So his hand-eye coordination at that point is better. So let's say you play football.
Yes.
I don't think necessarily your hand-eye coordination at that point, arguably, is
You're
like
running full speed. You're running full
if you're a receiver, right?
How do I catch the ball?
Listen, there's more dynamic positions in football, and I don't know how they do it in Pee Wee football, what positions are actually there. I don't think they have linemen, do they?
They do. They have
They do,
everything.
for sure.
have
They have
everything.
everything.
I would say the reason what you're forgetting is it's like once you get to college and you already know your position. I'm not even gonna say college. Once you get to the NFL, you already know your position. When you're playing football, your position is gonna change quite frequently, especially if you're a high
Growing up,
caliber player. Like you're not
especially
gonna,
growing up.
yeah, especially going up. So like I would say, like when you're a little kid, there, from my experience playing Pop Warner, you play every position. If you're a short chubby dude, you're gonna run routes in the beginning. You're gonna throw the ball in the beginning. If you're a
Hmm.
slender, tall kid for your age, you're gonna be lineman. So like no, I will say that you might not know because you don't know if you grew up around football players or played yourself. But no, growing up, you're gonna get the skills to play every single sport. It's once you advance to get better, then you get your spot put at
I
your spot
think
put at you. Yeah,
I think I kind of agree with Josh in a sense. I think football is definitely a good starter sport, and if I had to pick a combination of two, it would be football and basketball
me too.
because not only do you build a base athleticism that's going to make you not only more explosive than everyone else, but make you stronger than everyone else. You'll also learn physicality. You'll also learn mental toughness.
Character.
Yeah, and then everyone
Oh, your
starts, even
character,
in
you're gonna
football,
learn some character in football.
you
You know,
might be a lineman, but you're going to start catching the ball at a young age. That's hand-eye coordination. And not only, like, if you are playing receiver, you're catching the ball when someone's running behind you trying to prevent you from catching the ball. And in basketball, I mean, that's where you get your endurance. That's where you get your athletic ability and your core stability. Like, I think a combination of those two sports always, like, a lot of the double athletes you saw that played college or not college, high school football and basketball, those are scholarship athletes that can go college in either one of those sports. So, I mean, like you've seen, like Antonio Gates played college basketball, but he was big and strong. Took it over to football, and he's one of the greatest tight ends of all time because he has that training of this almost similar training. Not basketball players they don't go through the same strength training as football for sure because football athleticism is insane. It's different. I mean,
it is.
a
It
lot of
is.
these guys like Miles Garrett can windmill dunk it. You know what I mean? Like that's unheard of in almost every other athlete in other sports.
They're
Like
that
Okay.
size.
What
exactly,
position in football requires the most hand-eye coordination? You think?
hand-eye
I got
coordination,
I got
receiver,
this. I would say
I would say
any
corner, right?
No,
receiver, corner. I
footwork
would
for
say
sure.
quarterback.
Footwork.
You need footwork for almost every position except for lineman, running back,
no,
almost
what? You
Oh,
don't
you're
need
you're
footwork for
crazy.
a lineman.
even linemen, even
Yeah,
linemen, even linemen,
yeah. I
even
was about to
linemen. I would say
say
lineman's the
drop
easiest. I
back
would
Punter's
and
say.
probably the only
pass
position.
pro, bro.
Not even
They're
punter.
fucking shuffling. They're
Yeah,
doing
you do.
everything
You're
You
right.
need a
You're
lot
right.
of
Yeah.
footwork as a lineman,
Jump
bro.
step.
for
You got to
sure.
turn and pull. You're
I've
right.
never
Even
played
Thought you
lineman.
were a
I
linebackers,
can't.
lineman,
bro, they
Josh. How
take
are you
a little
disrespecting
lead step
yourself?
first before they have to go
Well,
make a
well, well
You did a little
linebackers.
stutter
Yeah.
step.
yeah.
Linebackers for sure. Linebackers for sure.
Every position needs footwork besides
You
the kicker.
do.
Even then, the kicker
You're right. You're
moves his
right.
feet, bro. But I would say this: you just think about this, bro. Go to the professional level. Who are the most athletic people in all the four professional sports? It's going to be the football players or the basketball players.
True.
I think it depends on the
Well,
position for
hold
football.
on. No,
In
no,
One.
no. Hold
general,
on. Hold on. Hold
the
on.
general
That's
consensus
not
of
what
the.
Moss was saying though. That's not what
I
Moss was saying.
understand, but
No,
let
I
me
know.
finish my point.
I know he's not.
Let me
Yeah,
say.
continue.
Yeah.
I'm saying this kind of shows that if you play these sports where all the high caliber athletes are in the world are currently playing, you play those at a young age, you're most likely to be
I,
the
I,
most.
I I disagree with that. What you're doing is like you're saying something you know for sure if that leads to that. I could say the kids that are most
100% lead to
athletic.
that.
No, I would say the kids that are most athletic off the bat want to play those sports. I wouldn't say like them playing that sport made them so skilled. I'm saying the kids that are natural athletes that are one of the faster kids and stuff.
I'll tell
They're
you
gonna
this,
be
bro.
geared to football and basketball in America because it's the most popular sport. It has nothing to do. I gotta be on Miguel's side on that one. I don't think like because of the best athletes. No, I can't say that.
These
No,
sports also require athleticism.
they do.
You can't
They
just
do.
play if you're not an athlete.
They do.
So of
They
course,
do. But
athletes are
we're
going to
talking
want to
about
play these
starter sport.
sports.
We're talking about starter
Yeah.
And
sport.
as a
We're not-
starter, you can
Yeah.
start playing that at a young age to develop athleticism. Because when I started playing football at a young age, I was not athletic before I started playing. I am still athletic to this day because of the years I played football. And I
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
playing football freshman year of high school.
I guess there's also people who weren't athletic and they just stopped playing the sport because they couldn't get athletic. They got hurt or something. They got bullied. They weren't to get strong enough. They were able to take hits. So I'm saying like
I'd even say a lot of people that quit playing football that went to different sports, like Robert Moss.
Yeah.
He played football. I mean, he wasn't great, but he stopped playing football and became a great goalkeeper.
Yeah, but
You tell me his
Shout out Robert
athleticism and
Sands.
training from football didn't contribute to his greatness as a goalkeeper?
you can't say that for certain. He could already have that. It could any sport could have prepared him for that. You can't
do this.
say that. You have to prove it. You can't say that.
You train
have to
hard.
say-
When you're in football, you're training heavy.
different
like
type of
I know
heavy.
that. I know that. I know that.
And
I
you're working
played,
for
I
explosiveness,
played for
which can
5
help
into
his
18.
reaction time as a
I get
goalkeeper.
that.
Like,
No, I played 5 into 18. I do agree with that. But the way you said it, you can't say for certain that's the reason why.
I said it. You can say it contributes to his athleticism or how he performs as a goalkeeper.
Possible.
And if you say it doesn't, it's more likely that it does than it doesn't.
You can say it's a
It
possibility.
can only help it.
You can say it's a
100%.
possibility, but you can't say
It's a high possibility. It's probably.
a possibility.
I can definitely say a high possibility. If he grew up playing football and switched over at a later age to play a keeper, and he performed well as a keeper, you can contribute. You can contribute that to his years as playing football.
No,
100%.
that just means like if you play a sport when you're younger, you can play a different sport when you're older.
Where did
Because
you
if he
develop
played-
the fundamental
if he played
athleticism?
basketball, that just because he played football. If he played basketball, he probably would be able to transition skills into soccer. If he played baseball, he'll probably be able to transition skills.
They're speaking on
into
hypotheticals,
soccer.
not speaking on what actually happened. We can only speak on what happened. What happened was he grew up playing football,
I get that.
stopped playing football, played
But it's not
goalkeeper,
because
and
of
was a
football.
good
It's
goalkeeper.
not because of football. It's because he played a sport. It doesn't have to do with the sport he played. It has to do with him playing a sport.
So if he played baseball growing up instead of football, he would have been the same keeper?
I think so. We're gonna know for
Yeah,
sure. I
that's
think
false.
so.
That's horrible.
You don't know that for
You don't.
sure.
They don't train. You don't. Baseball's not training athleticism like.
Is that true,
football is.
Miguel? Is that true?
They're not. They're not.
They're training
They're not.
skill.
They're
They're
not.
not.
They're not.
They're not
For
doing.
soccer?
They're not doing hell weeks with fucking gear on.
They're not. They're not.
Oh
But
my
you said
God,
for
2
soccer.
days?
I did,
What are we doing?
Running up and down the bleachers? No.
Two days away in equipment does not help you become more athleticism. It helps with mental toughness. It does not help with athleticism. 2 days athleticism? Are you
I'm
crazy?
still moving with all that equipment on me. I'm gonna be more
That
athletic.
doesn't
I
make
agree
you
with Josh
athletic.
on
That
that.
makes you strong.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you athletic. What are you talking about?
Hell week. So
Still
hell week don't
moving
make.
at a
No,
high
no,
speed
it helps
with all
with
this
mental
equipment on.
toughness.
It's
They say
constantly
that.
helping me
If
out.
you,
I
if
get
you
it.
ever really did a hell week in high school like I did, your coach is yelling at your face,
100%.
and he says, "This is for the fourth quarter. This
For
is so
sure,
you
no,
don't
we're
quit. It's
gassers
not
up
for
and down the field,
athleticism."
That doesn't help your athleticism. Going through
I'm
that
still
shit.
practicing. I'm still lifting weights in those hell weeks.
What?
I'm still lifting heavy in those hell weeks.
It's gonna
It's not
boost
like
like
it's just
a
conditioning.
it's gonna boost some of those fucking traits and skills and all that, but it's not making you athletic to
It's
run
making you a
those.
better athlete. Going through hell week makes you a better athlete. 100%.
Yes.
If you say doesn't, that's just.
Does
It
not help
makes
your
you
endurance.
stronger and
Does not help
faster,
your
but it
endurance.
doesn't make you a better
It
athlete.
makes you strong.
Whoa, does it help your
Endurance
endurance?
and athleticism are the same thing. They do. Endurance and athleticism are the same thing. Jumping
Is
high.
endurance not part of it?
What?
Leslie?
Jumping
Endurance
high.
is part of your athleticism.
No, you see,
In
stop
the
changing
grand
my
scheme of
words.
things,
Stop
it
changing
is,
my
yes.
words. Stop
So,
changing my words. Stop changing my words. I said they're not the same thing, and you say it doesn't help. If you're saying it doesn't help, that means it's different. So you
So what is
agree.
athleticism to you? Is
Wait,
athleticism
I got a
not
question.
a collective of skills?
Is a cross country runner athletic?
No, it doesn't have to be. He has endurance.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, he's not
Exactly.
athletic.
Look, okay, yeah, they got
That's-
endurance. Endurance alone doesn't make you an athlete.
Yeah.
Endurance, strength, speed,
Yeah,
coordination, that all
exactly.
contributes
Hell
to
week is
athleticism.
not just endurance. It's endurance, strength, and you're also practicing. You're doing all of it in Hell week. You're not just running the whole time.
I know that.
You are
I'm not
lifting
arguing
also.
that. I'm not arguing that. When they say a hell week, the reason why you do 2-a-days, if you did hell week right, the main focus of hell week, not practice, the main focus of hell week is to get is mental, is to get you stronger. They don't
For
give
sure,
a fuck about
100%.
athleticism.
I get you.
To get you stronger.
No,
Stronger
yeah.
as hell.
I work
You
hard
oh my
in
God.
hell week,
Have
bro.
you seen a bodybuilder? Them niggas are not fucking athletic. They can't wipe their fucking ass. They're just strong.
Bodybuilders aren't
like
athletic?
Brian Shaw. Some of them are.
That's
They're
an
super
absolute
buff.
statement. That's an absolute statement.
Horrible, bro.
A lot of them
Come on,
are.
bro.
The real ones, Brian Shaw, them big niggas, aren't athletic. Those huge niggas, they can't wipe their own ass. Ronnie Coleman, all their legends aren't athletic.
What's the
Ronnie
next
Coleman,
segment, bro?
Ronnie Coleman has a lot of injuries though.
What's
That's
the
why
next
he
segment?
can't.
No,
That's
why
why he
you-
can't wipe his own ass. That's not because he's.
Next
no,
segment.
when he was buff, we can no. I was just talking about this shit. When he was buff, he can wipe his own ass because they're too fucking
Bodybuilders
buff.
are not athletic, bro. Next segment. That's crazy.
No. What is athleticism to you?
I just told you, it's accumulation of skills and attributes that make you an athlete.
Skills.
Skills and attributes, not just one thing. One thing does not make you an athlete.
Okay, I know that.
Accumulation of a lot of
Athletic,
things.
no,
do.
we
But
said athletic.
and
Athlete,
it
I'm
can't
like,
be
all the same
applied to a
thing.
sport. It can't be applied to a sport. It's got to
know
be
that.
something that's general. And
It's
that's,
general.
Coordination,
I would say-
speed.
I would
Yeah,
say
exactly.
skill.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, I would say speed, being able to jump, be able to like bend, move fast.
Mm-hmm.
A bodybuilder
And Hell
can't
Week
do
doesn't help
that.
you with that.
Well, all
Hell
right.
Week doesn't
Bodybuilding
contribute to that.
and bodybuilding is a spectrum, bro. Well, the guys you're talking about are extreme bodybuilders.
Extreme. You're
When
speaking
I go to
about
the
extreme
gym,
guys.
the way
They're
I'm
not
thinking,
bodybuilders.
I consider myself a bodybuilder when I was going to the gym heavy,
Next segment.
and I was going to the gym heavy.
Okay.
It's the hack box.
It's the hack box.
Big listen this week.
I was going to the gym heavy.
You were?
I was
cool,
definitely
man.
outlifting.
When was this?
I'm
Like
going
when
to
I
the
first
gym
started
every day.
working my construction job.
Like before? Like I knew you when you were working out when you were a bodybuilder?
Well,
No.
when you knew me at the apartments, I was working at.
I meant in general. Like I was like we knew each other when you.
Yeah,
started
I
becoming
was
a
I'll
bodybuilder.
drink to that, bro.
For sure.
I
I
don't-
was.
I
I was
would
strong
say-
as fuck. I'm not, bruh. Y'all sleep, bruh.
No, bro. You could be strong as fuck and not be a bodybuilder.
Your
I was
bodybuilder-
a
Were
bodybuilder.
you counting your
That's
protein
like-
intake?
Yes.
I'm sleep. Moss, I'm sleep. I ain't gonna lie.
bodybuilder, bro. You're talking about bodybuilder.
Have you
Bodybuilder is
ever been
crazy.
able
Yes.
to bench press over 150 pounds over your weight? If you can't do that, you ain't a bodybuilder. 150 pounds over
Oh,
My,
what do you
ma-
think
my,
of-
my max was 265, so I think at that point I was weighing probably like 160.
How much? What do you think a bodybuilder is?
That's pretty good, but no, that don't cut it.
That's solid for
Yeah.
sure. I'm not knocking that.
That's why when you said
Bodybuilders-
150, when you said 150, I stayed silent because I know I've never done that. But to me, I think bending even 100 pounds over your body weight.
Not for a bodybuilder.
So an
Bodybuilder-
AI definition of a bodybuilder is an individual who engages in intense resistance training and highly structured diet to intentionally grow and sculpt their muscles.
Yes, and that's what I was doing.
I guess you don't have to be good bodybuilder. to be
But
that.
but
I
look
guess
at the
you gotta be
no.
good,
Listen, look at the bodybuild, bro. You can see a
was a
bodybuilding
novice.
competitions.
He
Them
was a
fools are
novice.
skinny as fuck. They do not look like they're in shape. They're just skinny and fucking got a six pack.
I guess you don't have to look like a bodybuilder to be one.
That is
Exactly. Bodybuilding is just what
true. You don't know how
what
to be good to play the sport.
Yeah, the primary goal
Bodybuilding-
is to achieving an aesthetical, pleasing physique focused on size, symmetry, and extremely low body fat, rather
Yeah,
than building
yeah,
physical strength alone.
Yeah, and there's some people like power lifters.
powerlifting is way different.
We lift yeah, you're right. You know what? Anyone can be a bodybuilder. You
Shout
heard
out.
it here first.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Shout
I
out
was
Moss
actually
being a
in,
bodybuilder.
I was actually on my fitness shit, and I know that.
I
Hey,
apologize.
I remember when I got Brev working out back in the 467. He would join me for a couple
Brad
workouts.
was one of the most laziest guys I knew, and I thought I was the most laziest guy I knew. But that fool was so
was
an
for
athlete.
sure. I was by
And-
far the most laziest, but
And then what? You were so an
I was still
athlete.
in good shape. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. What do you contribute that good shapeness from? Pause.
football for sure. What?
Thank you.
1,000%. I kept a lot of my strength from high school, bro.
All my
For sure.
athleticism was from playing football.
Yeah.
And like I
I-
said,
for
I have
sure.
not played football a long time ago.
I would say the same thing.
And I think if I grew up playing a different sport, I would not be in the same shape I am right now. And mind you, I do
I
not
would say the
work
same
out
thing.
at all. I don't
agree
work
with
out.
you.
I only play
I-
basketball.
Oh,
I agree with
actually,
you.
yeah, I feel you.
I agree with
Because
you.
that mental toughness, but like for me, I had coaches that for soccer that would put me on that mental toughness.
No,
but I feel
no,
you.
Same.
For sure.
I feel you.
yeah,
though.
the coaching
in
is a big
general,
thing for
in
sure.
general, Pee Wee football, they're pushing you a lot
And
harder than
calling
they're
you a
pushing.
Pussy.
Yeah.
You know what JB
Wow,
you know
that's
what-
crazy.
You know,
A
you know who
fucking
Coach JB
8-year-old
is, right?
pussy.
Hold on. You
Coach
guys know
cuts
who
every
Coach.
sentence.
You guys know who Coach JB is, right? That one that dude was on a Netflix show.
You talking about
Coach JB, the white
last
dude.
you?
Yeah, chicken hands you.
Yeah, I
No,
thought that.
Brown? Coach
He's
Jason
right.
Brown?
Coach Jason Brown. Yes. When I was a
Yeah.
freshman, when I was a freshman in high school, I was going to Cabrillo. Me and myself and my friend Dathan, we got moved up to varsity and a few others. Right, we were playing St. John Bosco. He was the coach at the time. I asked him, "Hey, like a freshman playing varsity football, can I get some water?" He blew the whistle, made me get in the front of everyone while they ran. I'm 15 years old. 18-year-olds yelling at me, saying, "What the fuck, Bobble?" Shit like that, going
Bobble.
crazy, bro. Bobble, ha. That's the mental toughness. I have
sure.
seen players run off bleachers and throw up, and the coach
Yeah.
like, "Get up, you fat piece of shit," or "Get off my field." You choose.
Yeah.
Nah, some people didn't even get a chance to get off
Getting
the
yelled
field. They
at
just
will
have to finish that
change.
shit.
Will like change your whole practice mood because
When they fucking pull your helmet, they
oh
pull your
my
fucking
god,
helmet,
bro!
man.
There was one practice. So I was playing JV at this time, and we were playing scout defense for the varsity team, right? And we were on a field goal block, and we had a great kicker. Like our kicker was amazing, and we blocked 2 kicks in a row. And I get my hand on one, and then someone else blocks the next one. So I'm coming off the edge of the third one, like I'm gonna block this shit. I dive for the ball, and I completely miss it, and I just wipe out the kicker, bro. In practice, this is practice. Our star kicker, just wipe him out, and I just
you on
get
scout?
chewed out. I get pushed down by the holder. And it was my birthday, bro.
Hey,
That was-
hey, hey, Brevin,
Yeah,
I
bro,
ain't gonna lie to
got
you.
yelled at so bad, bro.
Did he
Brevin,
get hurt?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Brevin,
Are you
I'm not
kidding
gonna
me?
lie to you, Brevin.
What?
Once you said when I was on scout, I could no longer relate. I was like, scout,
Yeah.
as the, being
I
a
was a
backup,
sophomore.
huh?
I was a
was
sophomore.
scratching my
You could, what? You could play. You could be a starter and be
What
on
is-
scout still.
Yeah,
You don't play
not
scout.
usual.
First of all, in sophomore year, I was a swing player, so I played both JV and varsity.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing
just-
scout defense on
I'm
that
just
time.
messing
though.
around with you, bro. Relax, just messing around with you.
But no,
Man, don't tell me.
hurting a star player on scout team is crazy though.
It is crazy.
No, but you can't even play on scout because they'll be like, "Oh no, you know the play." I'll be like, "Coach, I did
Yeah,
not
you
know
don't-
the play. It's predictable." And then
They
in the
swear you're a
game,
practice hero. Oh, I swear to God, I'm not.
yeah, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. And then during the game when it happens, coach will be like, "What happened?" Like, yeah, because I don't know.
Yeah. Bro, that was so bad. I got scolded in front of everybody. Both JV and varsity teams were just watching me get yelled at. It's terrible.
I think the most I've ever cried was playing football,
Hmm.
and I don't cry over shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
I think the most
Especially
I've
when
ever
growing up.
cried was when
Yeah, growing
G
up,
Baby
growing up.
died.
Growing up for sure.
G-Baby died.
Mhm.
This nigga always back to baseball. All right, no, let's talk about the trades that are happening right now, man. Let's start off with the Greek trade. First question I have for you guys: early prediction. Where do you rate him as all-time Heat players? I know he hasn't played yet.
Just coming into the team
Just
already?
coming into the team, he has that skill where you gotta
So
put
are
him
you
up
saying rank them as like players that have played on the Heat or what they're going to contribute to the Heat
there. Played for the
franchise?
Heat skill-wise,
Or just all-time
Top
players.
10.
all time. Play for the Heat.
Okay,
played for
LeBron's
the
been
Heat?
the best player, so
Yeah.
to put on the jersey in Miami.
Shaq's been on the Heat too, right?
Yeah.
I'll put in Shaq at 3.
Who's that?
Wade
two?
at 2.
Wade?
Only
Wait
Wade
at
for
2,
sure.
and I'm putting Giannis before
What, Chris
Jimmy
Bosh?
Butler.
Jimmy Butler
Yeah.
went to 2 finals for the Heat. We're talking about
Giannis
just
is
for
a
the Heat. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's saying as good
skill-wise.
peak
Early
players.
prediction,
Like coming
early.
in?
Yeah, coming in early.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's MVP, bro.
Giannis might be second then at that point, bro. Because Giannis is
Yeah.
better than Wade all time.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay, see, I was gonna say like this. It was
Wade played with Bron, bro. He got
who was the Clippers?
and Shaq, bro. Who does
He's not
Giannis
a
play
top-
with, bro?
Who was
That was not the
old
same
Clippers
Shaq.
coach? The one with the raspy voice?
Shaq was still good when Wade played with him, bro.
What do you
What is-
average in
hold on.
finals?
What is Rivers' son? What is Doc Rivers' son name?
Austin
Austin
Rivers.
Rivers?
Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers on a podcast, and he was talking about. He goes like, "Yeah, there's players who like can be better than you because they're better at their role than you, but that doesn't mean like they're better like skillfully." And I feel when it comes to like skillfully, I think Dwayne Wade is better skillfully than Giannis. I think he's also better at his position than Giannis is at
More
his position.
technical.
Like more technical. Like I'm
He
saying,
had to be
I'm
more
saying-
skilled
hard. Of course
because he's
he is.
smaller. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
I was saying
skill
he plays
position.
better too.
Yeah,
I would
Dwayne
say-
Wade's the third best shooting guard of all time to me.
Wait, I agree too. Yeah, and there's
he
a
played
few
defense.
above, and I would say Kevin Garnett. It's above Giannis. I would say Tim Duncan's above Giannis. I would say
Tim Duncan's above Kobe, but we can talk about it another day.
okay.
You putting Dirk above Giannis?
Dirk, yeah, I'm putting Dirk too. Yeah, I'm putting Dirk too, man.
I guess you're putting a lot of power forwards. Like
Or
yeah,
you're putting
Charles
a lot of power
Barkley.
forwards above Giannis. I think.
Charles
Respectfully,
Barkley.
I like
Exactly.
Giannis. I like Giannis as a player,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but
so
you're not putting too many shooting guards above Dwayne Wade.
You're only putting two. You're only putting two.
Yeah, only
maybe
putting 2,
three.
bro.
If you like James Harden,
I'm
I
biased.
get it.
It's like he's my favorite shooting guard for sure of all time. So, and
So
he
short
plays both
answer,
sides.
top
That's
5
why
at least.
I hated that
Yeah, he's top
Dwayne
five
Wade
for
and
sure.
James Harden conversation.
He's top 5 at least for sure. What do you think, JD? What do you put him at?
Who?
Giannis.
Top 5 all time or top 5 small forward?
For the Heat.
No,
For
for
the
the
Heat.
Heat.
For the Heat, he's top 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
as a player
somewhere
that
in
played on the Heat, not a player that played for like just
Player that
as a
played on
Heat
the
jersey.
Heat, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
He is the second best player to come to the Heat. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm
Ron is
putting
number
Wade over
1.
him. I'm putting Wade over him.
Okay.
Wade
no,
was drafted there. I mean, like, as a free agent or a fucking
free
trade.
agent.
I'm
Okay.
talking about is, Wade is
I'm saying period. I'm saying
all time.
Well, I'm
regardless.
saying yeah. I'm saying period.
I'm putting Wade over him.
Yeah.
I'll probably Giannis is in top 5 though, for sure. For the Heat.
For the Heat, yeah.
As
At
so
3.
far as players who played in a Heat jersey, not what they did for the Heat.
Ooh,
How many
hold
MVPs
on.
does Giannis have?
Hold on.
He has
Man,
one.
I know.
I'm curious.
MVPs?
Yeah.
But
He has one or two.
maybe.
I think it's
One or
one.
two.
I think
He has
it's
2.
one.
How many defensive player of the years does he have?
Shit, he could probably
I
have
mean,
at least
no,
3.
0. He does not have 0
He probably has
defensive player
at
of the
least
year.
2 or 3.
I'll pull up his stats right now. We can compare career stats between D Wade and Giannis.
Yeah.
And if you sit there and tell me that Giannis is not better than D Wade all time, it's kind of crazy to me. And I love D Wade.
How many years did he sign for?
He has one.
That's a good conversation.
It's a trade though, so
He has one.
he has one more
So
year
he
left.
picked-
No,
He has 2
one.
MVPs,
And
I
one.
forgot how they
defensive
do
player
it in
there?
basketball. Yeah.
He has
One
2
of the-
MVPs?
yeah.
I'm tripping.
2 MVPs, 1 Finals MVP. He probably has a lot of first team all defense.
For sure.
10-time
then-
All Star.
then
Let me look at
again-
D Wade, bro.
He's also
Hey,
like
Dwayne
fucking
Wade has
6'10".
the most blocked for a guard ever.
Yeah, bro, it's not fair. Of course, look how big Giannis is.
Yeah.
It's like one big game if he's
Come
at the
on.
player of the year. He's bound to get one.
Why are you? What do you mean it's not fair, bro? Why are
No,
we taking away what he has? That's what makes him him.
How many first teams do you have, Giannis?
First team defense.
First team,
First
no,
team
first
All-NBA.
team, All NBA. That's a fair judgment.
Or just all NBA in general? All NBA in general.
D Wade has 8 All NBAs. Let me look at Giannis.
Giannis.
He only has 8.
Yeah.
8
Giannis has
All-NBA,
9 All NBAs, 5 All defense. D Wade has
3 all defense.
3 All defense, no MVPs. He has 1 Finals MVP, 3 championships.
Look at final
Scoring
performances.
champ? Scoring champ?
He has
Look at
13 All Stars. Giannis has 10, and Giannis is going to have more than 13.
He's
before
gonna
he's
end with probably 18.
Scoring champs.
scoring chance. I don't think Giannis.
Giannis
has.
don't
He
got a
might
scoring
actually.
chance.
He might have a scoring champion.
Nah, he was playing with James Harden and people.
Giannis? Oh, you're saying? Oh, he's playing against those fools.
Yeah, crazy scoring when he was got hot. Crazy scoring. You got Stephen Curry, James Harden, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
He for sure doesn't have one.
Yeah. Let me see.
I ju-
He,
I was just say I just remembered I had a freaking fitness page, bro. I was a bodybuilder.
bodybuilder, bruh.
Anyway, no, I freaking deleted that shit after
I feel like you followed us with it.
You know why? Or you want to know why I deleted it?
Why?
Bro, every view I got was just a bunch of random Indian dudes, bro. Like it was just like
What's wrong with
I
Indian
s-
dudes? That's crazy, man.
it creeped me out, bro. How many? Like I'm talking a long line of them. Like every
That's
single one. There
crazy.
was not
The
not
disres-
one of.
You know what? Shout out Indian, my Indian homies. I don't have the same testament as that guy right there. That's crazy. We're not gonna make fun of you. Allies.
Bro, you should have seen these fools' pages, bro. It was all bad. I was like, I don't want these guys looking at me fucking posing shirtless. I can't do it. I realized the fitness page life was not for me.
Bro, who do you think is gonna follow the finish page? It's gonna be men. They want to see. Well, that's crazy. They
I
were
don't know.
looking
I
at
did
you
it
for
at an-
inspiration, and you like, ew, no, you're fucked up. They were looking at you probably for inspiration. You probably were a bodybuilder, and they were like, okay, I see what he's doing. That's fucked up.
Only want bitches to look at me.
Only one bitch is looking. That's fucked up. Might also be the Tyler, but hey, can you help me out? Can't you see I'm working here?
You know, gatekeep all his workouts.
Don't look
Honestly,
at me.
now that I think it and reflect back, yeah, I should have been a role model. But I'm telling you, bro, you should have seen these pages. It was all bad.
Just start it back
Just
up.
creep me
I
out.
feel like I saw that page for sure.
Yeah, you better be training for our race. You know, race of
I-
the century. New York City.
I'm getting my man cave sorted out right now.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have all my weights in there and shit. Get back on it. No excuses.
Do it. I've been training. I'm gonna dust you. I hope you know that. I'm taking this really
I'm not
serious.
even training for speed. I just want to get my freaking arms back, bro. My arms.
Better
is
train
looking
for speed.
small.
You got money on that.
Yeah.
I don't need to train for speed. I
Honestly,
just don't.
That's gonna be a fire drink. You know, once you give me that drink, I'm gonna sip it slow. I'm like, it tastes better when you don't pay for it. That's my boy JD. We gonna cheers.
Nope. Just gotta.
Plus
I just
some
know-
meal.
I just
Matter
know
of fact-
who I am.
JD, what pizza should we get on his dime? Any idea? Where should we go?
Crazy. That one
Where should
spot
we
by
go?
the churro spot.
A churro spot? Is there a churro?
There was no good pizza in Manhattan, bro. We gotta go to Brooklyn.
You're bugging.
If we do go to Brooklyn, we do gotta go.
They were
that
good,
one-
but
that one
after
place
going
we
to
ate
Brooklyn
every night.
spots, Brooklyn pizza was way better.
Brooklyn.
I'm not doubting that, but to say there was no good pizza spots out there.
Yeah,
is
no,
crazy.
I was capping. I
You
was
saw
capping.
that? You saw that place I told you, Mr. Crispy? That place looked gas.
But there was I feel
Put it in
like
the group chat.
40% of the time we were going, we were looking at like the $1 or $2 slices, and there's
Those
no
were
way.
being cheap. Hidden,
Those
bro.
are
This and that.
Shit, bro.
The
Sure,
only
yeah.
pizza that we
Y'all don't
had
know
that I
what
thought
good
was a waste
pizza
of
is.
money was the pizza, and I knew it was gonna be ass.
Joe's.
Joe's.
Not Joe's.
I didn't
was
get.
ass,
I didn't
bro.
even get a slice of that shit, bro.
I went to
Dude.
Joe's because like you have
No,
to
I
in
knew
New
what it was
York.
gonna be, bro.
Did it for the fans.
Y'all did it just to do it because you were out there in New York.
In New York, 100%. Yeah,
So I don't want no pepperoni pizza for $80, bro.
it wasn't $80. It wasn't too
That shit was-
expensive.
Line, bro.
It was
wasn't
more expensive than the dollar slice of pizza that was way
For
better.
sure, 100%, but it wasn't
100%.
bad.
But no, the pizza place near the Central Park, I wasn't a fan of.
No, that
That's
place
the
was
one
hella
that they
good.
were out of. They were out of the barbecue chicken.
Yeah, and then and I was hot because they didn't heat up JD's pizza. I was like, bro, fuck that. They didn't hit your pizza up. You're like, bro, it's cool, it's whatever, bro. Let's just eat it out. I was like, all right. I was hot for you.
I
was
do
like, fuck
remember that shit.
Yeah,
I can't get mad in New York, so I didn't care.
yeah. All right, so we're talking about trades. Next trade, how do you feel about the Timberwolves? You know, getting Melo. Are they contenders now?
That's good for them.
They're
Contenders?
definitely contenders. They're definitely contenders.
And
Yeah,
then
They got
that's-
a lot better. They just got a lot better, bro.
Yeah,
and
for
they won
sure.
the
Because
trade?
I think they were like, I saw a lot of things connecting Kyrie to the Timberwolves, but I think this is a better pickup for them.
Oh
honestly.
wait, I think
Yeah.
actually in the
Yeah,
long
he
run
does,
it'll
he
get
does
better.
more on
Yeah,
offense
long-
right now. Like, because he can score
How
from
old
anywhere
is
on the
Kyrie?
floor. He could distribute the ball.
But Kyrie is like,
Yeah, I feel you. But
I feel like Kyrie and
Kyrie's
AD.
Kyrie. Like, no
He's
disrespect.
crazy,
You know,
bro.
I love
Kyrie went to the championship with a Robin like with Luca, so I feel like he can go to the championship with Anthony.
and Edwards.
Yeah, but he just
Bro,
played one
yeah.
of the greatest teams ever assembled in NBA history.
But
so
do you
that's why he
think that
lost.
Kyrie's play would mesh better with Edwards than LaMelo will?
I think so. I think early on it would. I think in the long run it won't. Because I think early on, Kyrie and Ant are going to be good. They will be one of the best teams in the league. Early on, I think they're going to have some growing pains with LaMelo and Ant. I think it's going to work out, though.
Has there ever been two guys like from the same draft class like that, first and 2 pick,
Like, get traded to play with each other?
and onto the same team?
It's probably been a few, bro. I ain't going to lie.
Probably been a few.
Not
That's
like
a
a
good-
lot,
That's a
but
good
like-
question, for sure.
I just think it's funny, like two class clowns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't
Their
know.
personalities, I mean, I feel like they're both going to want to work together to win. So I think it's
Yeah.
not going to be like a I don't like this guy type shit. I think it's just going to be like
I think-
play styles merging.
Yeah. This move is good for LaMelo, for sure.
I would say the
Melo-
closest thing is when LeBron and D Wade were on the
I
same
would say
team.
that's probably the closest thing.
That's
But
not
yeah,
the
you're right.
closest.
Yeah, when they teamed up. Because Chris Bosh was there also.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Melo, LeBron in LA,
Yeah,
but
they
I
were
mean,
all in the same
Melo was
draft
way
class.
past his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they could get just some courtside Instagram models, they'll win it all. Every game.
And they still kept Rudy Gobert, which I'm happy. They got Jaden McDaniel,
Yeah.
so they got the
They like
defense
Rudy over there.
to outweigh the fucking LaMelo's defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like what
No, keep going. You good?
I'm gonna say, I feel like LaMelo playing on a team that's like, I'm not saying the Hornets weren't trying to win, but like obviously Minnesota's been a contender for the past couple of years, bro. So they're a franchise that wants to win a championship. So I think in him being bought into like a championship mindset, like the Hornets realistically, they were never playing for the championship, bro. They're playing for play-in.
Yeah. for
Minnesota is always fighting for the Western Conference Finals. And so him being in that type of play system, bro, I feel like he's going to be a different player.
Sure. Yeah.
Because he probably won't fuck around as much.
I think it's gonna take him a year.
I think so, too. I think he's going
Then-
like I said, it's going to take a while.
They might be in a plane
Who
this
did
year.
the Timberwolves trade
No.
away?
Playing? They traded away Julius Randle, which is a great thing to trade away.
Bro,
Uh-huh.
but look at the
I think that's all they really lost.
we'll
Ooh, they
probably
traded away Nas Reed too. I'm pretty sure.
Nas Reed, they did trade Nas Reed.
Yeah.
yeah, they
You
have
still
no
got Jaden
defense anymore
McDaniels?
like that.
Where Nas Reed go again?
Hornets.
Hornets.
Oh, it's for Melo, yeah. Okay.
I feel bad for
Great
Nas
trade.
Reed. They just tried Bridges as well. They just blew up their team.
Yeah, that was crazy. What about Jaden McDaniels? Did he leave?
No, he's still there. That's what I'm saying. They got McDaniels and Rudy Gobert still.
All right, one more trade we gotta talk about. Morant.
John Morant. Ooh,
John
There's
Morant.
a lot of guards over there in Portland.
Bro.
Yeah, a lot of
A lot
guys.
of
Yeah.
guards.
That's what I'm saying.
John Morant on Portland, bro.
They're contenders. They,
Yeah, but I don't
know
think
about
I don't know about contenders, but I don't think they're done making moves though for sure. I think they're gonna trade away Drew Holiday.
bro,
I
they
don't
can
know,
they can
bro.
they can put Dame at point and Ja or Shaw.
Dame should
whatever.
come off the bench, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
He still got a sniper.
because
He
you
just
can
won
still,
3-point
He
contest.
should come off
I
the
can
bench,
see you
bro.
can put him in a different role, but you're not taking him off the bench.
He can come
Yeah.
off the bench, bro.
Nah,
I got a
he's
question.
a starter for sure.
I'm saying you can get a better point guard than Dame.
Hold on, JD. What you say, Moss?
You know how you're saying there were centers that could play point guards? Are there point guards or shooting guards that could play the other three positions?
Magic Johnson.
Current
But like
NBA
in the
players?
league
Wemby.
now, like is that a thing?
Yeah.
To
Wemby.
transition that way instead
No,
of the
he's
other.
talking about not centers playing guards. He's talking about like guards,
Guards
playing,
playing
like
Yeah.
forwards.
2 through the 4.
Cooper Cup is a natural. Oh no, it's reverse.
Cooper
It's
Cup,
reverse.
yeah.
What about Luca?
Luca too. Luca could play small forward.
Luca can play small
Okay.
forward.
I mean,
for sure.
his
So it's
play style is
possible.
not small forward at all, but
Yeah,
he
but
could
if he,
play.
if
I just
he
want to know if
had
it's
to
common.
get the ball and score, he could do it.
Like, does Portland have that option to move guys around where they can have all three?
Jeremy Grant was a good forward for them, but I think they're gonna.
Oh, they
I
got Denny
read- I'm not sure.
Avdija,
Oh yeah, they have Denny.
and he had a great year last
Bro,
year.
we're fucking
Yeah.
dumb, bro. I said Cooper Cup. I meant Cooper Flag. I was like,
I
that's
heard it,
dumb.
but I wasn't.
Yeah, that's a Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag.
I didn't know who you were talking about, so I couldn't say you were wrong. But I knew
no,
you were
definitely
wrong.
was.
They got Denny.
Oh, that does not sound
They
right.
got Denny. Denny's good, bro.
But I think
They
they're
got Denny,
still
Robert
gonna,
Williams.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
Yeah.
make a move for Jalen Brown. I think.
No, they're not doing
Blazers.
Jalen Brown no more. After getting Ja, they can't.
They have
You
to.
think so?
Problems.
They're not going to, bro. I don't think Boston's trading Jalen Brown. They only wanted to trade him, bro, for Giannis. Who else would we trade him for to make our team better?
You think he wants to stay?
Realistically, it doesn't matter. He has 3 years left on his contract, bro. He'll get over it. He wants to win championships.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll get over it, bro. And you got to realize it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, we offered you for Giannis Antetokounmpo. We said no because they wanted you and other shit. And we're like, yo, Jalen Brown is still an MVP candidate last year, and we still won 54 games last year. We're not just going to give you Jalen Brown in a package.
That's
because
respect.
it's
We're
still-
saying we treat you
Yeah.
just a little bit less.
Yeah.
Than honest. Yeah.
It's like, bro, we just wanted to try to get Giannis,
Yeah.
just like any franchise would.
You say you want to be the star. We're giving you a chance to be a star on this team.
Yeah, and they asked for too much. We're like, no, we still will keep JB because JB still
Because you're
means a
still
lot to
him.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's a fucking business, bro.
For us. And this is going to be a 2-part question. So, Malik Beasley, he got them charges going. Do you think there's a problem with sports betting in the sports world now? And do you think he should get time?
I think there's definitely a problem because you see that people get caught up in it pretty often. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
saw it
bad.
in the beginning of the NBA season, you got a handful of players. NFL, you got a handful of players getting suspended for gambling. And then now you have Malik Beasley, bro. It's just
Do you?
Yeah.
it's continuous.
Yeah. How about you, Miguel?
I was just say like gambling in sports, whether it's a player or just like people affecting the game, has been around forever. Like at this point, anyone, especially nowadays, bro, people are just looking to make money somehow,
Yeah,
whatever way.
exactly.
I really think the only people I can blame is the commissioners. Like it's kind of crazy how like I can see a commercial for DraftKings and other stuff, and then they're getting mad that these players are sports betting. Like this college player, it was sports betting, and he can't enter the draft. Like, yeah, people used to sports bet, but it was kind of seen as like taboo. And I remember one time I was camping, and like I had money on Ryan Garcia, and we had a little thing like to get Wi-Fi because we weren't too far from the city. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I bet on myself after he won and shit like that." And like, after he said that, I was like, I think things are starting to get bad for betting, and I feel like that's where we're at now. Like, we got athletes that are making $60 million a year, or I'm over exaggerating, of course, but like risking that to make a quick $100,000.
I think
Like
if they're
scary
gonna get in
Terry.
trouble, if they're gonna get in trouble for that shit, bro, the fucking like you said, commissioners need to get in trouble because you can't sit here and tell me that they are not rigging some of these games. We could talk about the fucking when the Lakers played the Kings, bro. That shit was plain as day of rigged matchup to get the Lakers in the championship. But if you're gonna start getting mad at players for gambling, you gotta get mad at these fucking referees for not calling these fouls. Referees actually need to start getting penalized. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
When they
they need
miss
to be
these
held
blatant
accountable.
calls, they need to start getting penalized. Because if you're gonna tell me you missed that as a human, all right, whatever. But you doing this shit so often, you got a reputation, and then fucking you're like costing games by tremendously bad calls. You need to be investigated. You need to be penalized.
Yeah, I feel like yes, investigative, but it has to be a deep investigation. We can't just be throwing penalizations on refs like
Yes,
it's
we do.
candy.
Yes,
No,
we do.
it's- okay.
When
do
they're
it for
making
players.
these bad, absurd calls that are like, yo, what?
It's your
No,
job.
I know. At the end of the day, it's your job. Like like if you keep messing with your job, if you have a union, it's going to one really hard to fire you, and
I'm
two,
not saying fire. I'm saying penalize. You
Even
can no longer
penalize.
you can no longer referee these
you
playoff
don't
games.
think there's a referee union that's going to protect them? Come on now, it's going to be hard to prove it.
What
Like
do you mean? You can show. If
But
you're
we're talking
doing
about
bad-
gambling or missed calls.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I'm
if
talking about
you're
missed
gonna
calls.
cancel. If you're gonna get mad at players for gambling, you need to get mad at referees for doing these bad calls.
he's saying the missed calls that look so much as if they're gambling. That's what JD's
Yes,
saying. He's like, bro,
100%.
that call was so bad, they're probably gambling. And I feel like that's it's going to be hard to prove.
100%. I'm not saying you got to prove they're gambling. You got to fucking penalize them for making this absurd call or making this absurd non-call late in the game that
No
would
matter
change the
what?
outcome of a whole entire game.
No matter what.
Yes, you need to be
Keep your money.
you need to be investigated, especially if you do replays and we watch it. And as a fan, as a normal person,
No, I
you're
believe
like, yo,
investigation.
no way.
I believe
What?
investigation. I believe in that.
That shit needs
and
to be
they
questioned.
find out they did it and it wasn't a mistake, penalize them. But
Even if it's a mistake, you need to get penalized for that. You are getting paid to be a fucking referee. If you're
that's
making
crazy.
that absurd call,
that's crazy.
no, it's not.
No, because players are getting fined for left and right. For
They're not
everything.
going to find their mistakes. They're going to find
Players
their
lose their
behavior.
jobs for fucking up in games, bro. Why can't referees?
How much did Frank Gore get fined for rolling his stock down?
I can answer your question first, JD. The reason why is because players get paid based on how well they do their job. They get bonuses for how well they do their job. Other players have different pay based on how they do their job, regardless of seniority or other things like that. When it comes to majority of jobs like refereeing and things like that, it's mostly based on seniority and how much experience you have. Whereas sports is just on how well you play, and it's almost year to year. They're two completely different things.
100%. Never said they were the same. But
Give them a
saying,
fine that's
That's why it's
equal to
different.
Gotta hold
what
them to the
they
same
do for
standard,
their
bro.
salary.
You can't have it.
So-
We want a
still-
clean game.
bro,
Huh?
if they're getting penalized, if these players are losing their jobs and positions and fucking reputation for fucking up in games, and referees get no repercussions for making horrible calls that change the outcome of games, that's a problem.
No, but it. Never.
These motherfuckers need to be held accountable. That's all I'm saying.
For sure. I think.
I mean, it's just like you
So-
said, Josh. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Bev.
So I was saying Frank Gore fined $10,500 for wearing his socks too low during a game.
That's
These
crazy.
refs can get fined a couple racks for making a bad call that
Oh no!
decides the
Everyone,
end of the game.
a ref will
For
get in
sure.
trouble for being out of uniform as well. A ref will get in trouble for being out of uniform as well. The difference is the players aren't getting fined or money taken away for them messing up a call or messing up a play. They just don't get re-signed. They're not actually getting
Yeah,
money
I'm
taken
saying.
away from them. No, what you're saying is different. You're saying, oh, and it's true. If a ref isn't good at his job,
not true, though.
he's
That's
not
also
going
not
to get
true.
rehired. It's the same thing as if a player is not good at his job, he's not going to
No,
get rehired.
there's refs in this league that are horrible, notoriously, and they still fucking have a job.
Yeah.
And especially in basketball. Like everyone hates
Baseball
watching the
has
Scott
it.
Foster game because they
Scott
feel like
Foster. Late keep Scott Foster for a reason.
See, if you can smile like that when you hear a referee's name, that is not
bro.
good, bro.
Tony Brothers, bro.
There's
like,
that Angel Hernandez in baseball. Terrible.
we shouldn't
Like,
know referees' names. We
Facts.
should not know referees' names. We shouldn't. It shouldn't be that point.
Yeah, Scott Foster really had beef with CP3.
And
Like,
it's-
how does he? I know
And he
beef
still
with
is employed to this day, and CP3 is not.
he's never. I don't think CP3 is with a playoff game.
So it's
CP3's
like
what?
that's
He's
what I'm
never
saying,
won
bro.
a
Like
game with him reffing.
the refs are untouchable. The refs are untouchable, and that's not fair.
Just like he said, he was like, "Oh, if they're in a union, they're gonna be protected." That's the
Yeah.
problem.
That
That's the problem.
It's a problem,
Is
bro.
there
The
needs to be
players
a
have
way
a
to-
union. Players have a union. They still in trouble. And back to what you said about the fucking players fucking up at the play and not losing money. They don't lose money. They get their guaranteed money that they're signed their salary that's
Exactly.
guaranteed
So
to them,
it's
but they
the
just
same
lose
thing.
opportunities.
I know. Okay, that's different. No, if you saying, oh, the player, if a referee keep messing up, they should lose their job. I will 100% agree with that. You didn't say that. You said
I did say
if a
that.
player,
You just quoted me.
you just said if a referee messes up, you want them to get fined.
I want them to get penalized. I want them to get in trouble. I want
Penalized.
something to happen. I want them to be
Whatever-
held
whatever it
accountable.
is.
Whatever the punishment is, it needs to be
Okay.
something. They
What should
just
it be?
cannot just do this.
I get you. Okay, I agree with that. What should it be? I don't think it should be financial. 'Cause that's crazy.
Anything. It could be financial. It could be anything. Some of these plays are outrageous.
Just straight up suspension.
Straight up suspension.
Outrageous. And for them to be like, oh, y'all just human error. There's so many times in basketball or football where they went and they could have went back and replayed it. And they have moments in basketball where they go back 7 possessions and add a 3-pointer because somebody stepped on the fucking line. And then someone upstairs is like, oh, they stepped on the line back 5 plays ago. And they add a point to the board. So you tell me a referee does a horrible call that's televised on national television, 16 different angles, and then we're just okay because the ref said it, that's what happened? You're a Cowboys fan. What about the Dak Prescott? What about the fucking
That's Bryant.
Des Bryant shit?
Yeah, what do you think should have happened to those refs after that?
You're right, JD. You're right.
Yeah, take all that shit back. Take all that shit
I
back.
take all that shit back.
Not only that, but they also give a lot of technical foul calls. That should
Oh,
be technical
oh my
fouls.
gosh, the text.
That is the worst. That's
Oh my
one you should be
gosh.
fined for sure. Because those are like as clear as day.
Oh my god, the texts are crazy.
Okay, no, see, you're right. The texts are crazy. No,
The texts are
that
insane.
should be penalized. Like, yeah, for taking in shit, that should be a fucking problem. If you're taking someone and then they do anything wrong because you were butthurt, something like that you can
Yeah.
review and
'Cause-
prove it. Human error, I want you to be for sure that it was a human error and they did the call wrong on purpose. That is like, all right, penalize them. But if they fuck up, maybe he shouldn't be able to. He should needs to get more studying. Maybe he can't build a playoff game. But to take away money, suspend them from messing up at a job is crazy. Depending on how severe it is, though. Like, you know, like everyone messes up their job from time to time.
Like-
I know they're professionals at their highest level, but everybody messes up from time to time.
Yeah, and like, have you seen in the NFL when players get fined for hits that are actually clean hits?
Yeah.
They get fined like that. Come on, like they're just taking bread from them, bro. At that point,
Yeah.
and just textbook hits within the rules, like lower the shoulder pad to shoulder pad, but they're still finding them.
See,
I mean-
what I find it hard to believe is we haven't had another ref like the one guy. I didn't see it, Michael, but I believe you. I believe you.
Believe Michael.
What was his name, bro?
I don't even know his name, but
bald
that's
guy.
gotta happen. They picking
Something
favorites.
Crawford.
They're gambling.
Gary Crawford or
Yeah,
something like that.
OKC, bro. What do you mean? The refs love them. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was a player and I saw my ref wearing some shies, unreleased shies, I'd be, what the fuck,
crazy.
bro? I'd be, oh nah, bro. Hey, Jaylen Brown, he's still the head of the Players Association, right? Jaylen Brown,
He's not the head.
who's the head? Whoever it is.
I don't remember. I think
Fucking
CJ
what-
McCollum.
CJ McCollum. Hey, what the fuck is going on, bro? CJ, what's going on? Damn.
Hack of the week.
Hack of the week. All right, here's my hack of the week. It's actually a little story. It's like, you know, one of my homies hit me up and he was like, yeah, bro, my girlfriend cheated on me. And I was like, for reals, man? And he was like, yeah. And he was really hurt. And I was like, I'm gonna give you some background. So this girl, he met her at the club. The first time he met her, he was able to hit, you know. He knew she had a past. So I told him a story, and I'm pretty sure, like, you guys may know the story I'm going to tell. I was, okay, so there's a story that I used to be read when I was a kid. There was a turtle, and there was a scorpion. They were walking along the riverbank. They had to go across, but it had been raining for a couple of days, so the water was really high. The scorpion gets on the turtle's back, and he's like, hey, bro, like, let me hitch a ride. And the turtle's like, I don't know, bro. You might sting me. And the scorpion's like, nah, bro. I'm just trying to get over. You know what I'm saying? I can't swim. Help a brother out. The turtle goes, sure. They're going along,
and the turtle bumps into a rock or something, startles the scorpion, and the scorpion stings the turtle. The turtle goes, "Hey, bro, why'd you sting me? Now we're both gonna die." The scorpion goes, "My bad, it's in my nature." And he was like, "What does that have to do with my relationship?" And I told him, "You can't get mad at people that are doing things in their nature. If your girl was a hoe when you met her, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna stay a hoe." And that is my hack of the week.
It's full of joke. I'm gonna just extend that hack and just stay away from all the hoes, man. It's never good.
Being a whole lot of bad thing. If you want to give it up, have fun, do your thing. But at the same time, don't act like you're not giving it up and doing your thing. Be proud of it. Know what I'm saying? If you give it up, you give it up. You go, girl. But don't be lying. All right? Be honest. Say, I'm a giver upper.
I'm gonna give her up.
You're wild for that one.
This was crazy, bro. Hey, you were putting them on though. You were looking out though.
Yeah.
You were looking out for sure.
Can't believe you sometimes.
Yeah, no, bro.
I was like, where's he going with this?
I thought it was gas. No, it wasn't a good one.
Solid.
It was solid. I thought it was solid.
For sure.
Yeah,
You were helping to hold me out, bro.
Would have hold me out. Yeah.
I was just seeing where you were going for it. Where you going with it.
Yeah.
All right, man, that's the Hack Box. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys stay tapped in every single week. We got new episodes every week. We were talking about the sports, talking about pop culture, whatever you can name, bro. We got it. Stay tapped in. It's the Hack Box, bro.